morning. Making sure my makeup's right. Get on in here, everybody. Get on in here. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And hey, Kathleen. Good morning. So, it's getting colder here. It's really getting colder. Hey, Rachel. Attica, I don't know, Katie. Get on in here. Okay. It's Tuesday. I just got through brushing my teeth because I don't ever brush my teeth before I have coffee because that opens up the pores in your teeth and your coffee stains your teeth. So I always brush my teeth after I have coffee. Well, brushing my teeth, guess what I did? I dribbled on the girls. And I got a great big toothpaste spot right there, and I tried to wash it off. There's my brother-in-law and my sister. But, hey, we're good. I'm on Facebook app instead of the Facebook Creator app so I can see some comments. My eyes are itching. Anyway, it's Tuesday. What are we going to do today? Well, this week, we are in Zone 3, which is our bathroom, our main bathrooms, the bathroom that company would use, and we're also in our laundry room. So let's get some stuff done in our laundry rooms and in our bathrooms. Let's do some detailed cleaning in our bathrooms. You know, stuff you don't do every day with your regular swish and swipe. Now, regular swish and swipe is like this. You wipe down the toothpaste splatters. And guess what? This purple rag is good for getting toothpaste splatters off the girls, too. You wipe off the toothpaste splatters with a little warm water on your rag. And then you wipe down the counter after you've put all your stuff away. It takes me longer to tell you how to do swish and swipe than it does to actually do it. So, folks, if you swish and swipe every day, your bathroom's always going to look good and ready for company. Now, I keep my laundry basket in the bathroom, but when I get through with my bathtub in the morning after my bathtub's dried from the night before, I put my laundry basket in my bathtub so it's hidden away. And it's only got a few things in it, usually just the night before stuff. And with continuing the swish and swipe action, if you have some white cloths in your bathroom or some purple rags or whatever you like to use, then you take your toilet bowl brush and you pull it out of your if you've got the new container, pull it out at a 45-degree angle with this part looking straight up, and then swish your toilet, and you don't even need cleaner. You know, if you do it every day, stuff doesn't grow in your toilet just by swishing it. So, swish and wiping down the seat and wiping down the rim. And if you have little boys, you need to wipe around the base of the toilet because they sometimes miss and dribble. But they will learn, and you will teach them. Well, your daddy needs to teach them. So, and if you have little boys in your potty training, try throwing a few Cheerios in the toilet so they can sink them. And that way they'll hit it. They'll hit the mark. They like to do that. You know, boys will be boys, and we do not need to try to change them from being boys. That's all I gotta say. And now most boys will be boys, and girls, we can't help them. I mean, we can't help it that we're born male and female, and that's just it. Now, announcement. We are really getting low on our calendars. We did the inventory at the first of the month, and we have been selling them like hotcakes. So by the end of this month, we will be totally out of them at the rate we're going. So get your calendar. If you don't have it yet, get it now, because we will be out. And it's because y'all been buying them like crazy. Another thing, another announcement. The FCC pack went back, is now $124.50, I think is the price on it. And we changed out the purple rags to silver rags. They're the same fabric, except not this bright purple. Now, I like the bright purple, but we're running low on them. And we know how you love the FCC pack, which is the Fly Lady Complete Cleaning System pack. And this way, you still got a microfiber cloth in your package. And I've been thinking, you know how you love the pink rags? The pink rags? And some of you have been using these little pink rags for baby wipes, for bottoms. How would you like I want to see some thumbs up or something that would tell me if you would like blue ones. Pink for girls, blue for boys. I know, it's just one of those things, but it'd make a great baby gift. How many of you would like to see blue ones of the mini rags? Let me know. Thumbs up somehow, some way. I don't know if we can do that on this program, but just send me an email or say something here. And the S pack that has, since we're running low on purple rags, the Swish and Swipe pack has been on sale at half price, and that's going to go off on the 21st, which is Monday. So folks, if you've been wanting to get the Swish and Swipe pack, it also comes with the base, but that's not half price, but the Swish and Swipe pack is half price. Then pardon me. We're just about to run out of purple rags, and that's why we changed everything. There's my friend Donna. So folks, today's Tuesday, and we do a little planning today. If you think about the rest of the week and next week, and start looking at your menus for next week, and if you do the Post-it note menu plan, which I just sent out a testimonial on, this Post-it note menu plan will change your life when it comes to knowing what's for dinner. And everybody wants to know what's for dinner. I mean, Robert and I start thinking about what's for dinner at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He'll look at me and he'll say, "Oh, it's your turn. It's your turn." And I say, "Oh, no, I picked the last time." So if I don't cook, we go out. And last night he had Philosophical Society, and then I stayed home and ate leftovers. So the SV pack too has the discount on it. So both of those are going to go back to regular price on Monday. So this week we're in our bathrooms, so let's take advantage. If you don't have the best toilet bowl brush you'll ever use, then you need to get one. This is an amazing toilet bowl brush, and it's because of this little lip right here. Because it gets the mineral crustacean out from underneath the rim of the toilet. And it just does a great job. We have had toilets that got fixed because people started using this little brush. Because it got that mineral deposit out from underneath the rim where the water comes out. And when the water flows freely, you get a better flush. And isn't that what we all want, is a better flush? Yep, that's it. So Tuesday is our day to plan, but it's also our day to do something that lifts us up. Our play day. Maybe you have dinner with, you have a lunch date with a friend, or you schedule a phone call. Since we don't talk on the phone much anymore, pick up the phone and call somebody instead of just texting. So you can have, how often do you clean your vase? If you keep a solution of 50-50 soap and water in it, you never have to clean it because it stays clean. And maybe once a year I will wash mine out or run it through the dishwasher all by itself. But I have a big crock that I use. But I don't know that the new vases are dishwasher safe. But if you keep the soap solution, stuff doesn't grow in a soap solution. Not just a little soap, a 50-50 solution. Now, those of you who are forgetting to play on Tuesday, maybe you want to sit down and do some scrapbooking. I got the cutest thing in the mail yesterday. I mean, the cutest thing in the mail. My nephew, who's in prison, and I've got a letter I've got to read to y'all, he sent me a drawing. Now, I don't know if he drew it himself or not, but it is the cutest thing ever. It's a wanted poster, and I will show it to you tomorrow. I got to get it framed so I don't mess it up. I got an eyelash or something in my eye. But it's just it's a pencil drawing of Fly Lady. How cute is that? How cute is that? So I'm excited to get it framed. I got to find a frame for it and get it up on my wall over here so that I can see it. Let's see. I'm reading some comments here. Yep, old shampoos that people bought you in some gift pack or stuff you really didn't like for your hair or was too strong. Thank you for all your reviews, by the way, of my new book. They're just, there was like 142 this morning. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, because I'm posting one in our email every day, and any kind of soap works. Yep. But thank you for all your reviews. We only have like 3 reviews that aren't 5-star reviews of all of those. That feels good. That feels really good. Y'all say a little prayer for Liz. She gets her MRI read tomorrow on her knee. She's hurt her knee, crawling up into bed. If you've got a tall bed, you need a step stool. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Let me see if there was a feather duster. What's the difference between the feather duster? Well, they're the same feather, but the black feather duster there's not that many black feathers on an ostrich. Most of them are this gray feather, and they molt. And these black feathers are the super duper expensive feathers, and these are a more, there's more of them. And so that means when there's more of them, they're cheaper. Not cheaper as in cheap, but they are less expensive as the super duper black feathers. And these fuzzy feathers like this are only under the arms, the wings of the feather of the ostrich. And when those molt, they collect those, and they molt twice a year. And these big feathers get collected, and that's what we make our dusters from. So there's really no difference in the way they work. It's just a difference in the colors. Let's see other comments. So we were talking about Tuesday Plan and Play Day. Spend a little time doing something you like. Maybe it's, I've been trying to learn calligraphy, and Tuesday is gather up all the trash. Gather up all the trash. If you're not doing a 1 day weekly home blessing, you do one thing a day, you can just gather up the trash today. And that's what I'm getting ready to do, is gather up all the trash. Let's see, what else? Kind of all over the place today. Y'all have a good day. I've already been on here for about 15 minutes, and I like to keep our little talks short. The main thing you got to remember is, let's practice doing 2 minutes. When you hear, I'm getting a lot of questions about how to get motivated. Well, if you're having trouble getting up in the morning and getting dressed, then you're not going to bed at a decent hour at night. You're not going to bed when the kids go to bed. The kids are going to get up, and you need to be up 15 minutes before the kids. So everybody, please, don't be dragging around and not going to bed at night. Get in the bed. Now, if you've got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, you need 8 hours of sleep. You need to go to bed at 10 o'clock at night. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm telling you, none of that. You've got to go to bed, and you've got to go to sleep. Because if not, I want everybody to act as if they've got to go to work at 8 o'clock every morning, whether you do or don't. Everybody act as if they have a job to get up and go to, and get dressed when your feet hit the floor. It takes me about 7 minutes to get dressed from head to toe in the morning, and the last thing I do is put my shoes on. And it just keeps everything moving along smoothly. When you wait to get dressed, let's just say you take your kids to school in your bathrobe. Well, that's a no-no. That's embarrassing. You get your kids out the door and on the bus, and you've still got your bathrobe on and your house slippers. What's the first thing you do? You go crawl back in the bed. Don't do that. It's hard to crawl back in the bed if you've made it up already. Get your morning routine done, get dinner in the crock pot, and let's stop procrastinating. Just because you don't feel like getting dressed, well, you do get dressed, and you get dressed to lace up shoes, because it's going to change your whole world if you will do it. But dragging around in your gown tail half the day, scared to open the door because you're still in your robe, don't do that to yourself. It's embarrassing. So get up and get dressed to lace up shoes as soon as your feet hit the floor. And then that way, you're ready for your day. So there's no excuses. There's just none. Because when we drag around in our gown tails, my granny used to say, in our pajamas, then you don't feel like doing anything. You're just in lazy mode. But we got a house to bless. We've got children to take care of. We've got to get up and get dressed. And if you're not dressed right now, I want you to go get dressed and quit dragging around about it. Well, the percentages of fly babies that work outside the home is about 45%. We have 45% that work in the home that are stay-at-home moms. It's a little more above the average of 30% that's the other average. And then we have about 10% that work at home for money. So folks, there are no excuses for not getting dressed in the morning. Get dressed to lace up shoes every day, regardless of the day. Even if you're sick, if you can get out of bed, get up and get dressed. You're going to feel better. You're going to get up anyway, but why not feel good about yourself? Get your face get your face washed and put some makeup on and try to feel a little bit better. Getting up and getting dressed will do that. Okay, folks, you've got your marching orders. Y'all have some fun today. Well, if you're too sick to get out of bed, then you've got to pass. But if you're out of bed, you need to be dressed to lace up shoes. You'll feel better. Well, I'm proud of everybody who's already dressed. This works. It really does work. I promise you, it'll work. If you'll just step out in faith with those shoes laced up. If you work at home, I have an office control journal for you on our control journal section. It's called an office control journal. And it helps you to blend working at home and taking care of your home all at the same time. So every 15 minutes, set your timer for 2 minutes and get up from where you're working and move around a little and get some stuff done. Put things away. You can do it. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Anti-Procrastination Day. What have you been putting off? Because we're going to get some stuff done.